Greetings to all of my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again coming to you with another unboxing and review from my favorite brand that is not named Breitling. That would be Zelos. Now, this watch is not mine. This watch belongs to my father. He is a big fan of Zelos, like I am. Not quite the numeric level that I'm at, because I don't know why. But he actually really loves bronze Zelos watches. In fact, one of his favorite watches, and this is a man who owns some really good stuff. One of his favorite watches to wear is a first generation Zelos Swordfish in bronze, blue dial, blue bezel, ETA movement, and a bronze bracelet. He loves that watch. He wears it at least once a week in his rotation, sometimes more. When I showed him the upcoming release of the new Hammerhead 3rd generation in bronze, he said, absolutely, we have to pick one of those up. I showed him the different dials, and he picked the one he wanted, and it's in here now. It just arrived. As you can see, this comes in the current flavor of Zelos case, which is the metal. Really a nice case. I really like these. Comes with the Zelos card. As you can see, this was bought in May of 2022, and it's number 241. And it comes with the storage case. This makes an excellent travel case if you want. It'll hold 3 watches. It'll hold extra straps or tools or whatever. And inside, and you can see I haven't even taken it out yet, is the Zelos Hammerhead 3 3rd generation in the lovely teal blue. Absolutely gorgeous dial. I think it has a little, yes it does. I'll take that right off and get rid of it. Beautiful teal blue dial, bronze case, bronze bezel, with the very, and it's already loosening up a little bit, but very stiff, very vocal die bezel, fully loomed, of course. Signed and loomed Zelos crown, and another piece of plastic on the underside here, which we'll get rid of if we can. Oh, maybe not. With the Hammerhead artwork. Zelos is famous for many things. Their case artwork is absolutely one of them. Oops. There. And you can see the Hammerhead shark in there, and various writing on there. I wonder if this says it's number 241 out of something. It might say it, but my eyeballs are not good enough to discern it. Maybe you can on the in the lens there. And it comes on this beautiful rubber strap, and Zelos has recently upped their game and are using FKM rubber straps. Bronze buckle. And this watch is not going to stay on this strap. No. Because, as I said, my dad loves the bronze watches on a bronze bracelet. So before we even ordered this one, we placed an order for a bronze bracelet, which is sitting here, and which I will, off camera, install. By the way, it came with its own spring bars. Beautiful watch. You can see it's already running. I haven't even wound it yet. You can, when you unscrew the crown, obviously a screw and crown because this is a diver, it disengages with an audible pop, which you can hear. It hacks the movement. It is, let's see, run this through. Now we are in the afternoon. It should be about there. And the date is wrong, so you can see in the first position it sets the date. The date wheel is color matched to the dial, which in this case is teal. And it's a very smooth winding watch. Just give it a few cranks to keep it going. And when you're done, you just screw the crown back in. Make sure you catch the threads and don't strip them, which is a danger with any dive watch. And she's ready to go. You can see the first 15 minutes of the dive bezel are marked with the teal coloring to match the teal dial. That's fairly typical in a dive watch. You usually get the first 10 or 15 or 20 minutes have a special marking to them for short dives, that sort of thing. Very heavy duty knurling on the crown and the bezel, so that you can grab them with wet fingers or with gloves or what have you, and so that they are, get good traction on them. Obviously, since this thing just literally came out of the box, it has not patinaed in yet, but I'm, in the weather of the state of Florida with the humidity and the salt in the air and stuff, this will patina in quite nicely and quite lovely. Of course, with the stainless steel back on the stainless steel case back, you're not going to have bronze contact with your skins. And of course, on the bracelets, as I've mentioned before in other videos I've done, the bronze bracelet is a sandwich of stainless steel on the back with mostly bronze on the top. I'll have fun doing that later. Let's see. I'm going to give you a wrist shot real quick, even though this is not my watch. I still have the ability to give you a wrist shot because it's on the rubber strap instead of what will eventually be the bracelet. You can see on my 7 1/4 inch wrist, typical of a Hammerhead 3 with a short lug to lug measurement, this fits very comfortably. Despite the diameter of this watch, I'm going to go over all that in a bit. Despite the diameter of the watch, this watch will wear very nicely on smaller wrists, such as my dad's, which I believe his wrist size is about 6.5 inch. And even I remember loaning my orange Hammerhead in stainless steel to my mom once to wear when it was on its rubber strap, and she wore it comfortably, and she has about a 6 1/4 inch wrist, so it was a little heavy for her overall, but it fit her wrist actually fairly well. Did look a little funny. Typical, beautifully faceted case, as is very typical of all the Hammerhead generations. This one being a little smaller than generation 1 and 2. I have my sheet of facts here, so we can go over this. As I said before, this is the Zelos Hammerhead 3 in bronze. Teal dial, number 241. I might have said on the back, I can't see it because of my not so great eyesight, but I don't believe there were more than 300 of these. I might be wrong there. If I am, you can tell me in the comments, or I'll look it up later on my own. As you can see, this is a fume dial. It does fade to black around the edge, which is fume. That's another reason my dad really liked this particular dial. He's a big fan of the fume effect on his watches. And as I pointed out, it does come with the standard rubber FKM strap. We are going to put it, or I will put it on for my father on the bronze bracelet over here in the very, very near future. It is a double-domed sapphire crystal. It is fairly flat across the top. There is no real dome effect there, and that keeps the overall package fairly slim for such a heavyweight diver. It is a 44 millimeter diameter case, 22 millimeter lug, 48 millimeter on the tip to tip, so not a heck of a lot larger across than it is in this direction. 15 millimeter thick, 300 meter water resistance. The bezel is a 120 click unidirectional bezel. In this particular case, it is a bronze bezel. Other of the colorways that were available for this bronze Hammerhead 3 were, I believe, one or two of them were ceramic, but now my memory is failing me. So I know in the Hammerhead 3 there were ceramic bezel inserts available. But I believe they're bronze in this case. I'll look it up later. Beautiful loom. The bezel is loomed. The dial, the indices are all loomed. The Zelos with their divers are typically loom monsters. They do really well in that circumstance. My father's gonna love this. Really is. Can't wait to show it to him. I'm heading over there in a few minutes, so we'll show him the watch and see what he thinks of it. I'm sure he's gonna love it. Anyway, just want to give you a brief overview of this watch. I really like the teal. I think my father made a good choice on this one. I'll let you know what he thinks of it. Probably put that down in the description, since he doesn't ever want to be on camera. So I can understand that. But for now, I hope you found this video to be entertaining, enjoyable, informative. And of course, I give my wholehearted endorsement to yet another Zelos watch. Y'all probably don't think I'm capable of criticizing Zelos. Well, when they do something worth criticism, I'll criticize it. But if you did find this video to be informative, useful, entertaining, please click that thumbs up button for me. That does help with respect to the YouTube algorithms for searching. Helps bring folks to the channel, and that's nothing but a good thing. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you are going to troll me or you're going to leave links to bad places on the internet, I'm simply going to delete the comment and I'm going to block the commenter. If you're new to the channel, of course, I do bid you welcome. I'm glad you found my channel. I hope you will take the opportunity to watch many, many videos. I have hundreds. Many different subjects, many different Zelos watches. I think probably in terms of Zelos watches, I probably have close to 100 videos on just that one brand. Maybe one day I'll make it count. All I ask in return is that you click that subscribe button for me and help me grow the channel. And don't forget to click the bell icon too. That way when I upload new videos or I turn on my camera and I do live streams, you will be alerted to those events and you can come and participate. Meanwhile, as I always say at the end of my videos, it is a crazy old world out there. It's not getting any better, folks. Trust me. I know. So please, I ask of you all, stay safe, stay healthy, be well, be careful. I'll see you soon.